Ezra Miller. Ezra, of course, dropped a statement on Instagram last Friday. We briefly talked about it on the vodka stream. It was towards the end, but I wanted to talk about it right here because I wanted to just kind of talk about what he's saying right here. I mean, I get it. I know. Yeah. Go ahead and cancel me. I'm encouraged by today's outcome and very grateful at this moment to everyone who has stood beside me and sought to ensure that this egregious misuse of protective order system was halted. Of course, talking about that being lifted after this whole thing right now. Sadly, we all kind of wish that this happened before The Flash came out, so then maybe, just maybe, Ezra could have been part of the press tour, which I think was part of the reason why, a little bit of why The Flash is just not doing so well. Protective orders are meant to provide safety for individuals, families, and children who are in danger. They are not meant to be used as weapons by those seeking attention or fleeting tabloid fame or some sort of personal vengeance when there are people in true and dire need of these services. Talking about Mr. Chase Eyes. Yeah. You got to look into it just a little bit more. And again, it's not like Ezra, and I don't think Ezra's even thinking that they're like a freaking angel. Of course not. I have been unjustly and directly targeted by an individual who the facts have shown has a history of such manipulative and destructive actions. I implore those members of the media who have recklessly spread false claims and failed to accurately report the truth and context of this story to hold themselves to a higher standard and take the time to find the facts rather than chasing the clicks. On a personal note, and this is good right here, I want everyone to know that I am continuing to do my best to preserve my own wellness and what I can to reverse the collateral damage this ordeal has brought upon me and those close to me. Finally, to all you many beings in this world who have had the enormous courage to see me through it all and make it here with me, I will spend a long time trying to explain to you what it has meant to have your support. You have my undying gratitude, admiration, and love. That's good. Good. Good for Ezra. And the fact that Ezra is still doing the best to try to help his wellness and everything and whatever the hell. It seems like we just kind of wish that it was, man, if this could only have happened earlier. But of course, when it comes to the protective order, that thing, obviously it took a little bit for this to happen. But then, of course, you have Kiersey Clemons. Speaking with Nylon, the Flash star Kiersey Clemons got honest about her experience making the movie with Warner Brothers. Clemons recalled consistently having to discuss the controversy surrounding co-star Ezra Miller, explaining how she had to answer questions that aren't hers. So basically, this is her quote right here. I'm having to not just go through my personal experience of Ezra being my friend, but then also having to answer questions that aren't mine. I'm not going to do that in the media unless it's asked of me by someone who's been hurt by that person's actions. Otherwise, I'm speaking on something that isn't mine without consent. I was getting asked before I was given permission, and also no one of Miller's accusers has given me permission to speak on their experience with Ezra. And then, of course, continuing on, now that the movie's out, I feel like for the last nearly 10 years, that's crazy, 10 years, past decade pretty much, I've just been smiling and giving so much grace. I think it was to protect my peace of mind. Now I can finally say and admit that this whole thing made me cry more than it made me smile. I think I only smiled over this thing at the premiere. And then continuing, the actress even joked that there was some potion mixing or spell casting going on behind the scenes, considering how insane the entire production was. I mean, from my perspective, someone was over there mixing potions. Something was happening after, of course, Rick, whom I always say his last name wrong, but Rick left the past. Clemons wasn't even sure if she would actually still play her role as Iris West, with rumors about her potential recast somewhat humiliating her. Yeah, remember when that was all happening? I mean, especially after Zack Snyder's Justice League came out, when we actually had her scene, which was a magical scene when it came to her and Barry. I was freaked out because at one point there were rumors going around online that I was getting recast, which is humiliating. It was more embarrassing and hurtful than getting cut out of Justice League, that's what I'm going to say, which I was able to understand more than the rumors of being recast. They had to cut the movie down. That's how it goes. Yeah, I mean, that's it. When it comes to the business thing, obviously, some people might be like, how dare you? But, come on, let's face it. With The Flash, I was so young and was so excited, and the director that I was supposed to be on with was gone. And so I felt dismissed and replaceable. Yeek. Good job, Warner Brothers. Keep on doing what you're doing. Again, as much as I would love to be in the universe that we could see Rick's Flash movie, it would be kind of interesting, or at least, can we read the script? Let me know your thoughts about it down below. Leave a comment. How are you feeling about all this? Ezra's statement, and then, of course, Kiersey Clemons talking about the whole situation. Let me know down below. Hit that like, thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Share the video if you be so kind. Follow me. And if you want to support, of course, I got the members membership on YouTube, and then, of course, the Patreon right there for some extra content. All right, guys. Talk to you later.